The push-pull dynamic between an anxious attachment style and an avoidant attachment style can seem like emotional chaos, because it is. So why are these two attachment styles so drawn to each other? Hi everybody, I'm John O'Brien. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Here we discuss attachment theory and personal growth. Let's begin. So somebody with an anxious attachment style is usually very open-hearted. They're very expressive. They're very good at expressing their emotions and their affection. And when somebody with an avoidant attachment style sees this, when they see somebody who's so expressive with their emotions, somebody who's so open-hearted, they're very drawn into it. They're amazed by it. They're almost bewildered by it because it's something that they didn't see in their upbringing. So when they see somebody who's so open-hearted, they're very drawn into it. It draws them in. They get involved with this person. They form a relationship. And then there's a honeymoon phase. Things are going great. But at some point, maybe when things are getting too serious, maybe there's a conflict in the relationship, the avoidant is going to start to pull away. They're going to withdraw. They're going to slowly pull away from the relationship because they're going to feel that their emotional independence is being threatened. And somebody with an avoidant attachment style thrives on their emotional independence because in their upbringing, they only had themselves to rely on. They had to rely on themselves. So they're very comfortable with their emotional independence. And then when they feel that it's being threatened, they're going to start to pull away from the relationship. This is where they start stonewalling. They withdraw. They can come off as very cold. And when that happens, when the avoidant partner pulls away, the anxious partner's tendencies are now triggered. People with an anxious attachment style have a strong fear of abandonment. They have a need for constant reassurance. And when they feel their avoidant partner pulling away, now they're lost in their anxiety. They're overthinking. They're trying to save the relationship. They're trying to fight for the relationship. They're smothering their avoidant partner with affection. They want to talk things out. They keep reaching out to them. But the more that they do this, the more they smother their avoidant partner with affection, the more they blow up their phone, the more the avoidant partner pulls away. The avoidant partner is going to create more distance. And that distance creates even more fuel for the anxious partner's need for reassurance. So that distance is fueling the anxious partner's need for reassurance. And now the anxious partner is so drawn in. They're so drawn in at this point. They're so emotionally invested. They're trying so hard to save their relationship because things were going so good. They are invested. And then the avoidant partner pulled away. They're trying to understand why. They're trying to save the relationship. And they're so drawn into it. And this is where the anxious partner can come off as very needy, very clingy. The avoidant partner can come off as very cold. And the anxious partner is going to keep pursuing. The avoidant partner is going to keep pulling away. But at some point, after enough time, after enough pursuit, the anxious partner is going to get to a point where they say, there's nothing left in this relationship. And they're going to move on. And they're going to be done with it. And when they move on, when that anxious partner moves on, the avoidant partner is going to feel so relieved. They're going to feel so relieved that they have room to breathe, that they're no longer being smothered with attention and affection. They're going to feel so relieved. And depending on the depth and the seriousness of the relationship, depending on how long it was, the avoidant partner, they'll feel very relieved and they'll be fine at first. But enough time will go by and then they're going to start to miss their anxious partner. They're going to start to miss all of that attention and affection that was being thrown at them. And they might try to reach out to their anxious partner in a very subtle way. They might like a photo on Instagram or a post on TikTok. They might send a text message. They might try to reach out to them in a very subtle way because they miss them now. Enough time has gone by. Enough distance has been created and enough time has gone by where the two have been separated that the avoidant partner misses the anxious partner. So they'll try to reach out. And by this point, the anxious partner has probably moved on. Enough time has passed by that they've probably moved on. They may give in and try to give the relationship another chance. They may do that, but they've probably moved on by this point. And this is not a healthy relationship dynamic. It's not a healthy relationship dynamic because both of these attachment styles are very insecure. The anxious partner is insecure because they lack emotional independence. They lack self-soothing skills. They have a fear of abandonment. Their overthinking gets the best of them, and they don't know how to provide healthy space. The avoidant partner is insecure because they lack communication. They don't know how to state their needs. And being able to state your needs is a language. It's an emotional language that people with an avoidant attachment style have not learned yet. So not everybody speaks Spanish, right? Not everybody speaks French or Japanese. People with an avoidant attachment style do not speak the language of being able to state their needs in a healthy way. They have not been taught that language yet. It wasn't taught to them in their upbringing. So their instinct is to just withdraw, avoid. People with an anxious attachment style usually have a negative view of themselves. So they have a low self-esteem. People with an avoidant attachment style have a negative view of their partner. They try to find the negatives in them. They try to look for reasons why the relationship is not going to work, why this is not the right person. So they see the negatives in their partner. Now, they're both good people, okay? They both desire intimacy and vulnerability and safe love. They're both very good people. But they both have insecurities that they need to work on if they want to form and maintain a healthy relationship. And this can only happen if they are both willing to compromise. The anxious partner needs to be willing to give space, to learn self-soothing. The avoidant partner needs to be willing to offer healthy communication, healthy reassurance, communicate their needs. And here's the beautiful part of a relationship between these two attachment styles. Here's the beautiful part. If they are both willing to compromise, if they are both willing to put in the sincere effort, they can actually heal each other. The anxious partner will learn to adopt some independence, learn how to self-soothe, raise their self-esteem. The avoidant partner will learn healthy communication. They'll become more vulnerable. They'll learn how to be more in touch with their emotions and the emotions of their partner. They may even become a little more anxious themselves when they start realizing that they don't want their avoidant attachment style to keep them alone forever. They don't want it to prevent them from having a healthy relationship. And these two attachment styles can actually heal each other until they both feel secure in themselves and in their relationship, if they both need to put in the work. So I hope that helps you better understand why these two attachment styles are so drawn to each other and how they can actually heal each other. And if you are somebody who struggles with an anxious attachment style and you're wondering how to respond when your avoidant partner pulls away, I recommend this video right here. And I hope I brought some good into your life today. If so, please like and subscribe the video. It helps the channel. And please share your thoughts and your stories in the comments. I love reading them. I love reading and responding to them. And if you know somebody who might benefit from this video, please share it with them. You take care, and I'll see you in the next.